got... You've got to be kidding me. Who did this? I didn't even make the sub goal for me to dress as a banana public. And now we have a banana in the middle of the... What? This is amazing scripting. I thought that there was just no trees in that area. No, so it's still forest nothing. But it's... There's a cute banana in the middle. Yeah, I'll change the UI scale, Felix.
Been away for a while. Florida man wrestles Gator brought me back.
Twitch Prime, I think it was.
Okay. Give me... I'm sorry for the awful intro. Give me a second. Let's just up this to 100%. I think it's going to make things look better for a stream. Yeah, there we go. And I need to replay an alert as well. Because you guys might have missed it because everything's bugged. Backstory, just for a moment. Just for the people who might be like, wow, T90, I watch you on YouTube. I don't see your face that frequently. All right, so this is during my 24-hour stream.
24 hours of
I set a goal that if we hit a certain amount of subs, that I would dress as a banana. Here I am, dressed as a banana. I put the suit on like an hour ago, and within that time in this game, they were able to get a banana version of this. So I assume it was like Hank or Algernon or Hizemi. Honestly, so many of my mods have such good scripting skills. We'll give credit to them later on. But, whew! I'm going to replay this bad boy right here.
I am back. What it do, baby?
Things are broken. Thank you, I Hate Tractors, for the big dono. He says, long time lurker, been away for a while. Florida man wrestles Gators brought me back. Thank you. It's not playing right now. Let me do the introduction. Okay. In the green, we have Roach. Now, I know if you're new and you're from Germany, you're saying T90. That's not Roach. That's like Cockroach. On this stream, we call him Roach. Because... There it is. Because I can't say Rochen. I can't say that. I'm sorry. So Roach is playing as the Chinese in the green. Longtime mod. Great support of the channel, as are all these players. In the blue... We have Tootens for Hank, otherwise known as Hank the Super Nerd. In the gray, we have Take the Blue Pill, playing as the Portuguese. In the yellow, we have Ande23, playing as the Bulgarians. In the red, we have Vietnamese for Young Panda. In the orange, we have Willis35, playing as the Vikings. And then here, we have Tarzas, playing as the Lithuanians, which actually is a pretty sick pick for this, I think, because you start with more food. And thus can get more villagers out. Now, you're going to have the chop space for houses. So, you have the chop space for houses. Make the house, get more pop out. And then, notice they don't have any civs like Celts or Saracens or anything that's incredibly OP or Force Nothing. So, they actually had talked through the settings they wanted to do for this. So, Roach starts with more villagers. Tarsus can create more villagers. And it's also Diplo. Now, I thought we had agreed that we were doing King of the Hill, so the game wouldn't go on for like 4 hours. But what's my schedule?
I am drinking a banana daiquiri poolside in on vacation watching TV.
Well, we have not really 3 hours. We have 2 hours, so this will be a Diplo game. Couldn't do King of the Hill with the banana map. Oh, it all makes sense now. So this is Force Nothing. This is what, believe it or not, gave my... Oh, it's Regicide! Oh, PogChamp! I didn't know it was Regicide. They have kings. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, if you ever get PopCapped, you just delete your king, and then you can create more villagers. Oh, it's Regicide. Cool. Good stuff. Alright, so this is diplomacy amongst mods. Guys, you should just see the arguments they have behind the scenes. Like, no, I want to ban that person. No, I want to ban that person. But I wanted to ban them first. You know, that's all they really do, is talk about banning you all. So, I think now that we're in a Diplo game, we might see some really aggressive tactics. All of these players have played in community games. Some more than others. I'd say Roach has probably been the most dominant. Roach and Tarzas have probably been the most dominant of all the players. Maybe third place is Hank. I don't know. I'm kidding, by the way. We don't have conversations like that. Yeah, fun stuff. I'm gonna answer questions throughout this though. Like, I started off with Force Nothing way back when I didn't think anyone would watch, Nowadays, people watch and apparently do not get turned away by me being in a banana suit. They think it's funny for whatever reason. Embarrassing me is funny. So yeah, we'll just cast here and wait for the game to really heat up. This is a great moment for me because this is like a podcast. I can interact with you guys. I can talk to you guys and just see, you know, what your thoughts are on various things and kind of get to know you a bit more. So,
and I think the same can be said for hundreds of others. So thanks you. 1v1 me or you.
Lina, that's funny. He was talking smack to me the other day. The typical like 1v1 me or you're scared type deal. Thanks very much. Yeah, Prime123. I don't have only 8 mods. He's like, all the mods are in game. We're good. We've got more mods out there.
Hour stream so we can drop in live from Hong Kong. Beware of what lies in the moist section of the grass.
Yeah, the moist section of the grass is where the gators are. Mott the Blue, glad you can make it to the 24-hour. Thank you very much for the dono. Stay safe out there. Caddy, thank you for 21 tier 3. What's up? He says, I'm so appealing. Thanks. Hi, man. Hope you enjoy the stream as much as I do so far. Thanks, Dude Chemist. I've been having fun. Honestly, the first couple hours, I was feeling tired. But I never wake up at 6:30. So I tried to, like, get my sleep schedule set. Couldn't do that. Aether Spawn, thank you. But I'm feeling good now. I've had no caffeine. And the caffeine will start after I'm 12 hours in. T-Bisque just got here. Awesome. What ELO mods are here? High ELO mods in the game? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think Roach is the highest ELO in 1v1s. I think he's 1700. Tarzes and Roach are probably the best in 1v1s. But I know they also play a lot of team games, so it's hard for me to say. Alan's question, do you think Parthian tactics should apply to Erenbai for Burmese? This is something that's been brought up.
T90, banana, T90, banana,
I'm a bit torn on it. Like, I feel like
T90,
Erenbai gets so
T90,
weak in late
banana,
game, but then again, they're
T90,
so
banana.
strong in early game. But I feel like they're almost too strong in early game.
Do I have
So
to
maybe
stay till tomorrow?
an idea I've heard is you remove the archer armor as a possibility for Erenbai, which is just 1 armor. And then you give them Parthian, an imp. So it makes them stronger in imp, but weaker in castle, which I think is kind of fine. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but that's just an idea I've heard. What's up, Dolphin Dive? Yeah, it's gone a bit far. So you have to build the mill because you need a mill before you can farm. You can delete the mill, though.
I'm working
Oh,
on a new low elo
called it.
legend strat. Instead of chopping straggler trees, we
Okay.
will put 3 archery ranges on a neutral island instead.
I'm just going to choose to ignore that donation. Thank you, Tears for Beers. Steve Splinter, you do not have to stay the entire time if you do not want to stay on the 24-hour stream. Who's winning right now as far as pop goes? Roach with 11. So it's like starting with... Tarzus went for the approach. I assume they picked. Maybe they went random. But anyways, Chinese, you start with 6 vills. So you can clear out more space than Lithuanians who will eventually get to more villagers because of the food count. That makes sense? So because he clears out space, he can farm a bit more than Tarzus has been able to. Yeah, it's annoying. You've got to create houses for space and then create the vills. And there's just not a whole lot of space to go around. Every civ here does get onager, which means they could onager cut to each other, right? Vikings get onager. You only need onager to cut the trees. Unless I'm missing something here. There's no Turks, there's no Huns, right? So every civ here gets onager. Cool. The countdown for the 24-hour stream is... Here, I'll point to it. Right there. That's where the counter is. That shows how long I've been streaming. The person who was just asking. Why don't they just cut a tree, then place a building palisade wall to remove the wood to free up space? Because that does not work on forest trees. That only works on straggler trees. So you can't, if you play your average game, you can't just place palisades over trees that you've chopped. Unless it's a straggler tree. So good question. I get that question a lot. Roach actually has a villager. Okay, he's just ejected it now. I actually don't like to garrison my king in this. I like to put the king here. Because when you garrison ungarrisoned villagers, you're also going to ungarrison the king, which is super annoying. But just a small thing. Where's Young Panda from? I want to say... Does anyone know where Young Panda's from? He's done so much work for especially like the viewers within my Discord. He's in charge of most of the Discord tournaments, which you guys. Hey, I was gonna say South Africa. I wasn't sure. So, anyways, he's done a great job with that, and has been around for a while. If you're new and you don't want to step into tournaments with people you're not familiar with, joining the Discord and playing with people there is the way to go. And he runs a lot of those events. Would you ever consider taking time off to train for a tournament? No. Maybe like a couple hours. Like if I join an event, I might take a couple hours to practice a map or two. But beyond that, no. Somebody asked me earlier if I ever thought I could get into the top 25 if I trained. No. I think if I were to train and practice, realistically, the highest I would get to would be maybe like 50th, 40th. But not only am I never going to invest the time because I don't enjoy playing and playing competitive as much as I do creating content, but it wouldn't even be quote-unquote worth it to get there, you know. But I think it wouldn't be worth it to get there because I'm not... While I am really competitive and want to, like, I play like a tryhard when I play, I don't have any interest to, like, put in any effort past just playing the game. Make sense? Will you do a shirtless stream today, says Angry Lobster. Why? So you can go snip, snip? No. Keep your claws away from me, Lobster. It's a weird question to ask. Thank you, Shiv, for the 2 months. Thank you, Mit for the 14. Thank you, Liberator. And thank you, Charlie AOE. Oh, no, it's just Charlie OE. Gotcha. I actually do not have the Discord join link below the stream for during the 24-hour, but I think you can do !Discord. I think so. Good questions, though. Good questions. Good questions about streaming, YouTube, Age of Empires, whatever. Feel free to ask away. I'm going to miss a bunch because we have so many people here right now. Force nothing is chill. I really like to be able to just relax.
Woohoo.
How am I doing? I'm doing good. Yeah, I did see that, yeah. People have been asking me a lot if I saw a Viper cast a game of mine. I did see that, yep. We talked about that. Viper was with me for an hour at the start of the stream. So, have I ever played with Leary? Have I played with Leary? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. What a beautiful banana. This is... Why are we not talking about this? Like, how... I am so lucky. I am just the caster, right? When there's a tournament, there's always people around me I can work with to make maps for the tournaments. And then these guys thought it'd be so much fun to make this for me, despite the fact this was not planned at all. I'm going to take the banana suit off after this game. All right, that's a full, like, 3 hours of banana suit. I feel like that's worth it. See, I didn't want to do a shark suit goal because I felt like putting on various suits throughout the stream was kind of repetitive. You know, it's like not creative past a certain point. I do also have a shark suit. But no, I think we'll stick with the other goals and we'll see. What is your cat's name? I want to see him. Also, cheers for being a great caster. Thank you, Couch Kiwi. Well, when I fell down the stairs 30 minutes ago, the cat freaked out. And the cat got this big poofy tail and started running all around the house. And I don't think... Why is the door closed, actually? Hold on, I'll be right back. I don't think the cat trusts me right now. Bo is in my office. Oh, okay. Yeah, Bo is with Lorena right now. Okay, a good question to ask Lorena later is if she's jealous that her cat spends more time in my office than hers on normal days. The cat's name is Bo, if I didn't already say that. Because, like, that cat is obsessed with her, but the cat loves this office. And I'm like... I mean, I love the cat too, don't get me wrong, but... She's never said anything about it. And now, of course, she's listening to the stream, so she's going to know you're going to ask. No, my girlfriend's name is not Lorena. Why does the map have a banana on it? Because while the person was creating the map, he slipped and fell. That's why. It's probably the truth. So this is the meta, just to explain. This is the meta. You pick a few people, maybe one person to ally with. You eventually have to chop to them, and then you trade. I think that's the way you have to play this. Just in case you guys were still curious. You boom up your eco, you get to feudal. Somebody dropped! Thanks, DE. Ande 23 is dropped. That's sad. Rip. But yeah, anyways, get to feudal fast. You can use the market. Ooh, this is going to be interesting because Young Panda is in feudal faster, but is much less population and will probably have to delete the town center if you want space to build a mill. At least he's getting double bid axe. That's nice. Restart it. See, this is the problem with DE. Like, well, just community games in general. If someone drops, I feel bad, but if we restart it, there's no guarantee that someone else won't drop. He says, don't restart, please. All right, Ande. Sorry about that. Thanks for playing.
It has been a long time. Good luck this 24-hour. I don't know the backst or eat the banana. Guess I have to rewatch the VOD.
BKD. Thank you. Salutes in chat for BKD. BKD, basically, there's a sub goal, or there's like a sub, not a goal, but a bar. And if we hit certain things, I do certain things. And so we hit the banana suit goal. Thank you so much. For those that don't know, BKD, we had this everything planned out for Hidden Cup to have a meetup in the Netherlands for people to watch Hidden Cup 3. Like big viewing parties, food, drink, and everything. And then, of course, with COVID, everything fell through. So we will have something at some point, and everyone will be there. So thank you very much for the support, my friend. And hope business is going good. Hope everything's going good there, and that's awesome. But yeah, that was the plan. It was a bummer. Like, we were both torn. Like, you know, this was at a time where there was a lot of uncertainty, so we weren't sure like what we were gonna do, and we ended up canceling it just to be safe, of course. Thoughts on AoE 3DE? It looks exciting. I don't think I'm gonna play it a ton, but I might try it out on stream if people are willing to help me out, because I'm a complete noob with it. T90, I heard that Harold followed you to your new house. That's true, actually. So did Young Panda get a market up? Yes, Young Panda sold wood. Yeah, look at this. Sold wood, then bought a bunch of food, and now unfortunately needs 2 more gold. Oh, so unlucky. So now it needs to sell something to get 2 more gold, and then can go Castle Age. Okay, there we go. On the way to Castle Age. But only with 9 pop. Like 9 bills. So it's not... I don't know how much he's going to be able to do when he's there. Might have been too early. Sometimes it's better to have more villagers. Like Roach right now is a perfect example. He's going to have 24 pop, lots of space and builds.
Thank you for entertaining us. Enjoy yourself for the rest of the 24 hours stream. Looking forward to the Lorena reveal. Wish you both the best in the future. Is ring nothing you get?
Okay, chat keeps saying that. Ring nothing is not me proposing. I did ask her, I was like, hey, this is what people keep saying, that ring nothing is going to be me proposing to you. And she's like, don't ever do that. So, yeah, I guess creative thinking, chat, but... Yeah, I asked her, I was like, what would you do? And she's like, don't ever do that, so... Like, oh, okay, I won't ever propose to you. But you still want to play ring nothing with me? You know, that's basically what we talked about. Rubber Ducky, thank you for the 10. So, here's the deal. I just feel the need to bring this up during this game since we have the time. As BKT just showed, which is obscene, just drop $200 and then you donate $10. You're like, this isn't much, right? But it really is. Like I, as someone who watches streams and YouTubers and content, I love to chip in, say like, hey, have a coffee on me, have a beer on me, things like that. And so I don't ever receive a dono like that and be like, whatever, you know? Like, I still appreciate it. So don't feel bad. I appreciate any type of support, and the sentiment behind it, the message, all that stuff's good. So no stress there. But yes, the crazy duck, there's one outside our house now. And it's the same one, or the same type of duck that was our old place. So definitely follow us. It is so unbelievably hot in this banana suit. This game better be fast. Oh, I got like the pit sweat too. Ew, I'm sorry. You didn't see that. I didn't say that in front of 6,000 people. It's hot in this banana suit. It's gross. Tallyhoo, thank you for the 10 gifted subs.
What webcam did you end up buying? I need one for class, and yours looks great.
Bodie McBoatface. So this is... I'm using a Canon camera, like a DSLR camera. So if you need a webcam for web classes, I would not suggest buying a DSLR setup. So it's on the pricier side. Now, I would say as far as recommendations go for external webcams, I have used the Logitech Brio in the past. Still think it's pricey. It's like, I want to say it's $100 or 150. I got it as a gift last year. That's pretty good if you want good quality cam. But there's... Logitech's normally the way to go for cameras, I'd say. Depending on what you're looking for. Okay. It's not really as uncomfortable as I'm making it seem. I'll probably change after this anyways, so I won't look too gross. Why is Willis' score so high? Willis still in Dark Age? What? It almost looked like he was Huns because he deleted all of his houses. Okay, so Will is still in Dark Age, and he has a lot of wood, which is why his score's so high. Same could be said for Blue Pill, but now Blue Pill's on the way to Feudal. Do you ever miss the 50 viewer meme streams? I feel like... I don't know. Not really. I mean, I miss people from those days. Like, there are... As a streamer who's streamed for 5 years now, people come and go all the time. So I could name people who used to be in my chat with less than 50 viewers. I miss those people. And I could name people who were around last month who aren't around now. You know, like, I kind of get accustomed to the names. But I feel like we do a... It might be different for you guys, I don't know. But I feel like considering the viewership the stream gets, we do a pretty good job of having, like, that small stream feel still. Which is pretty crazy, because we have so many people. But, like, look at the amount of people chatting right now. And we don't have... like that many people percentage-wise chatting.
Closer.
All right. So I'm just waiting for Robos's turn on the queue, please. What? I don't even know what that is, Robo. Did you mean this so I could show what people were doing? That's probably it. Serious question. Who do you think could win against Huang in a best? Oh, do you think I could win in a Huang against in a best of 5 against Huang? Why can't I speak? I could beat Huang, I believe, in a best of 5 if it was tournament settings with civs. So you could use Celts once. Like, if we do a civ draft with a ban, I globally ban Celts, obviously. Then he probably goes Spanish. After Celt Spanish, I no longer fear Huang. So I think so. I thought about doing Huang at the end of my 24-hour stream, but I knew that I didn't want to get tilted near the end of the 24-hour. Like, Huang's probably the worst person to play on a 24-hour because you can get so frustrated and tilted. So I didn't want to do that when I was 22 hours into the stream because I'd just be like, no, I'm done. But yeah, I think in a best of 5 I could. I'm not saying it wouldn't be close, but I think I could, yeah. Blue Pill deleted the TC. You can see how the players are doing similar things. Deleted the TC for space for the market. That was rebuilding the TC and has sold a bit at the market. Celts are good on this because they chop wood faster. That's why. And the map is full of wood. So, seems self-explanatory, but that's why Celts are so good. I really think Roach is in the best position right now. He's already in Castle Age. He has how much pop? 26 pop. And he has 2 TCs to create more vills, which means more chopping, which means more space, which means more farms. Hank's score looks pretty good. His pop looks pretty good. He's still in Feudal.
Shout out to my bro at T90 Sim.
Carlson, thanks. T90 Sim? Nah, we don't have any of those
Twitch
here.
Prime, I think it was.
Hey.
What's up, Pilansis? Thanks for the Twitch Prime. What about if I were to face Huang if he was Celts for 5 games? I mean, I'd probably pick Aztecs every game. I think he'd probably win 3-1 or 3-2. He's so good with Celts. Like, even though I know how to beat it, so do a lot of people. So, me playing against Leary wouldn't even be close. Leary would thrash me. But Charlie, I see you really want me to play with Leary. I'll note that. Roten says, what do you think about Viper casting you? Yeah, I think exactly what I thought and said the last 6 hours. I have a feeling that's going to be brought up a lot. I've only reacted to that, I don't know, like 150 times today. That banana's so cute, man.
Have a resub to celebrate the 24 hours of madness.
I'm really excited to see how this develops as far as Diplo goes. Like, what teams do you think will form? Honestly, if I were to make a prediction now, I would say Tarzus and Roach will eventually be teamed. Because I think they're the two stronger community game players. I think they'll eventually be teamed. But there is Azure Sentry between them. Now, Azure Sentry is kind of like the newer mod. That's the thing. These are all mods. Roach and Tarzus have been mods for years. Azure Sentry came in this year. So do they get rid of the new guy? Is there mod drama? Who knows? Young Panda's strategy was interesting because he went to Castle Age so fast. He's still only on 19 villagers.
Hey T90, you're the man. Thanks for all you do for the community. BTW, you have a nice banana.
Thank you, it's Timer. I do my best, and thank you for complimenting my banana. Can't say I've ever been happy about a banana compliment before. On stream, anyways. Will you ever do a best of 21 show match with Spirit of the Law? No. I don't think that'd be too good. Jeez, man. I still am just so impressed they made this. So Civs post-imp, I think Chinese will be fantastic. Teutons will be fantastic. Malay? I don't think Malay are all that special on Force Nothing. Because Force Nothing's more about what can you boom to. Oh, excuse me. First yawn. That's a dangerous sign. But no, I feel like as we're closing in on... We are officially a fourth of the way through the stream.
Yeah.
They don't have any really strong post-imp units. Whereas Lithuanians, amazing paladins. I guess there's no relics, but still, good paladins, trash. Vikings, again, same thing. I don't think they're that great in this. The same reasons I mentioned. Vietnamese could be, actually. Rats and archers are sick in post-imp, depending. Portuguese... I think Portuguese could be sick with a lot of organ guns, bombard cannons, maybe. Love Teutons post-imp. Love Chinese post-imp. So that's pretty much... Those are my top two civs. Teutons and Chinese for this game. Let me hydrate. What's up, T90, bro?
Glad to be here during your big stream. You inspire many.
Grath. Glad to have you here, my friend. Nice to see you. Keep grinding. Ollie Brawley, thanks for the Twitch Prime. And Riot, thanks for 7. Glad you could make it. Guys, I'm so excited to play my brother later. So, the T90 bro is a massive noob. I haven't seen the map yet, but all I know is that, just like last time, we're going to have a custom map made for us where he starts with a giant fortress. He starts on easy mode, and then I might start with one villager. Who knows? And I have to try and catch up. So I don't limit my gameplay in any way. Like, obviously the farms are limiting enough, but like I am not going to play with one hand or anything like that. The map itself gives him a huge handicap. He says this guy always blaming the map layout. Hey! Come on. Come on. I mean, I did win last time. He said that he thinks it's progressively going to get more and more difficult to the point where I have no chance. But it was so close last time. Like, I thought it was dead. In both games. We played 2 games last time. Problem exists between keyboard and chair. Oof, that's a good one. I'll save that one. Oh, man. That's what I should say when I'm casting someone. They make a big mistake. Say, it's not the Civ's problem. It's not the build order's problem. The problem exists between his keyboard and his chair.
Nice.
Look at the populations again. Roach on 54 villagers right now. Brookster, thank you. Franklin, welcome. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Great time to remind you guys while you're watching. Oh, yeah, it's the picnic thing. I remember that. Problem in chair, not in computer. I remember that. It's an old thing. If you guys haven't checked out the image below the stream where it says giveaway, if you want to enter the giveaway, you can click that right now. You don't have to, but it's another giveaway. The other giveaways happen at certain times of the stream, but that one you can enter. Especially if you follow the stream, you get an entry, or follow me on Twitter, sub on Twitch, all that good stuff. Hello, T90. Just made the account. So, made the account, been watching for a year now. Glad to be in my first 24 hour. Welcome, Max. Still chilling. Still chopping trees. This is the stuff that made me popular. Don't ask me why. You guys are the crazy ones that clicked on the YouTube video. Some of you are anyways. Actually, that's a question. What video was the first video you've ever watched of mine? If you remember. Legend of Snippy, Force Nothing, Low Elo Legends, Legend of Fat Slob, Hidden Cup 3, lots of Hidden Cup 3, that's good. Did you guys find Hidden Cup 3 on my stream or my YouTube? Blue Coffee. Seeing a lot of Force Nothing, Hidden Cups, Fat Slobs, Blue Coffees. Okay. Legend of Texas, cool. You know what's funny is nobody said, oh, someone came in from Spiffing Brit. That's awesome. But I think nobody said the most annoying strategy series. Not one person in chat. At least, maybe I missed it. And that has over 1 million views, that one video. So I'm surprised. I guess there's people pieced out. They're like, no, this isn't good enough. The vodka water, thanks for the Twitch Prime. YouTube doesn't seem to recommend that one. Gotcha. Guess it depends. I said it. OMG. Okay, Starhammer. A bad. Browsing Twitch? Really? Okay. Cool. Well, you know, my YouTube channel really led to my Twitch channel being found because people came in from YouTube. So I just always assume that most people come in from YouTube. But I think nowadays we're at the point where a lot of people might come in on Twitch as well. Learned a view in Hidden Cup from YouTube 2 years ago. Cool. Well, thanks for hanging out. I'm wondering if we'll see Vitorias from Portuguese. I feel like on this map, when you don't have stone, you don't have gold accessible. I mean, stone especially will be pretty epic. Because you can get gold with trade after selling stuff at the market and creating the trade carts and waiting for the trade carts to come back. But if you have to trade and then buy stone, it gets more and more expensive each time.
When will you share all the O4 secrets with us today?
AoE 4 secrets? I won't have any AoE 4 secrets. But would you guys be okay if I announced the tournament today? Now, Hidden Cup lovers, don't freak out. But would you be okay if I announced the tournament today? Okay. If that's okay with you, there will be a tournament announcement today. Cool. I'm not even, I don't want to tease you, so it's not Hidden Cup 4. Hidden Cup 4 will happen, but it's not being announced, so.
Thanks for the nostalgia.
It'll be something else, which is pretty epic. Thank you, Meerkats, for the $5.
Hola.
It will be the $1 million prize pool. Low Elo Legend Cup. Microsoft saw how many people love Low Elo Legends. They said, screw expert tournaments. We're just going to do Low Elo Legend tournaments now. Everyone's like, yes! Let's go! No, that's a joke. That's not a thing. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. We are working on doing a Low Elo Legend tournament. May or may not be announced today, but there will be a big tournament announcement today. So. Yeah, endurance. The goal is to have like a mid elo tournament and low elo tournament kind of at the same time, almost different leagues within the T90 community. That is not going to be announced today because we have to figure out a structure yet, but we'll be doing some stuff. Leave it at that. Thank you, Mike, for 3. Can I take the suit off? Now, I'm really hot. If I run out and change, it'll take 60 seconds.
24-hour stream.
Let's do a vote. Let's do a poll.
What a Saturday.
This is a democracy now. If we could get a poll and if we can take the suit off.
Can't believe it has been 2 years. Keep it going, banana man.
But no poll. It's a banana nothing. I can't take it off.
104 Cuban pesos.
No, I'm sorry. I'm being too much of a wuss. Oh, Onager? What? Onager, I hardly know her. He's got Onager already. No, I can't take it off because it's banana map. That'd be lame. People on YouTube would never come to Twitch, so. I have water. We're fine. It's just kind of warm in here. That's all. Wow, so like I said, Roach is killing it. So now he'll get Onager and he can onage the trees. And then he could get trade going. And then he's just got to choose an ally. And right now he's allied with everybody. So the choice is yours. Yeah, the goal is to drink a liter of water every 4 hours. Which I know it sounds like a lot. But that's what I've done in previous 24-hour streams. Means I have to take some bathroom breaks, but every 4 to 6 hours, the liter of water is good for a 24-hour stream.
A tournament for Lorona hand in marriage poggers.
Sugar's bad. The sugar will make me crash. So I will have an energy drink later on in 6 hours. Looking forward to it. Bachfear, thanks for 5. He says a tournament with Lorena's hand in marriage. Wait, a tournament for my girlfriend's hand in marriage. Yeah, I don't think that's a great idea. She's seen your jokes, chat. I don't think she'd really enjoy that. Sorry. Just came here from the Florida Man video. Flawless work. Thank you. Welcome. We're currently in the midst of a Force Nothing game. Or Banana Nothing. And Roach is going to cut to the north. Now, already, like, what I would do is I would add a bunch of TCs. I'd be on 6 TCs. I'd go to 200 pop with villagers while you're cutting. I guess it'd be 197 pop, or 196 because you have the king and the 3 onagers.
T90 salute.
So you max out on food and wood eco, mainly wood. That clears out more space, and then you sell all the wood for gold. You use that gold to make trade. That's what I would suggest. Now, everyone should be pretty scared of Roach. Willis, make a market, my friend. Holy wood. 23,000 wood. Just on 3 TCs. We finally seen the day where my own jokes are used against me in chat. Tarsus will be an MP too. Nice. Like I said, I think Tarsus, Roach, both the most experienced. That's a good imp time. And then can research Onager immediately and then start cutting through the trees. The chopping sound is really relaxing. Look how fast it is over here. Nice. Yeah, Willis has how many lumberjacks? 95 lumberjacks. Versus 58 over here for Young Panda. How firm is your banana suit? This thing was like... This is the... I think it was 15 bucks. And it's cheap. And it's awful and itchy. But it's okay. See, the good thing about wearing the banana suit... Obviously, thank you for the subs to get here. However, I will have the banana suit as an excuse. Even if I take the banana suit off. If I lose against my brother later, if I lose in the co-op challenge against Dave and Hera, if I struggle at all with casting, it is the banana's fault. That's all. Roach has now made a castle. Yeah, Roach's eco is insane. I'm really confused by the score. I genuinely think the only reason he doesn't have the highest score is because Willis... I suppose Willis has more population right now, right? Yeah, he has more pop. And Willis also has so much wood floating. But he's selling some of it now. And then Willis could... Yeah, see, this is the strat. Just max out on wood, sell it all. Wait for food, and go up to him! I thought about making a T90 sound mod. Or a T90 and Dave taunt pack. Would you guys like that? Like, 1 is me saying yes. 2 is Dave saying no. Like, all the taunts that would match up to our personalities, I think would be funny. Dave's would be the laugh. That was just what I was thinking. Oh, Willis is about to ruin the banana! Oh, man. He's about to chop into the banana. But I've had that idea for years, so don't get your hopes up on that. I've had the idea to make that taunt pack for years. I brought it up to Dave. He didn't seem too interested. I do have a soundboard. I haven't really done much with it yet. But if you guys are mean to me, like somebody say, you smell for a second. What did you... See, now we have the soundboard, so it's always a PG stream.
Will Viper's next low elo legends feature the 3 range islands play?
See? Hope that doesn't make you go bananas. Tago, thanks for the sub. What was that? Can you guys stop bringing up the 3 archer ranges on the islands thing? That was 5 years ago, chat. Honestly, though, obviously, I say, like, stop doing it. But it is really funny. You can't make it up. My first tournament ever. And I do that. Yeah, I'm like, low-key proud of that fail. Like, it's probably one of the funniest fails that have happened within Age of Empires. And I happen to be one of those guys. What's my favorite cologne? I don't know. I don't really have a favorite cologne. However,
have you seen Viper's new low elo
I have a
legend
story regarding cologne. So, actually, Josh, you might want to... No, it's not Axe. Get out of here. I'm not 16-year-old high school boy. My brother got me knockoff cologne once. Like, he was apparently in New York City, and I think it was New York City. And there were all these people trying to sell him stuff on the side of the road. And it was this, it looks like it's a very popular cologne brand, but it was really cheap. And so I got that for Christmas for my brother. He thought that would be funny. And it was funny. I actually still have that cologne. I've never once used it. I don't know why. It actually doesn't smell that good. Which would imply I've used it at least once, but you know what I mean. Double bit Axe. Yeah, that's my favorite type of cologne, exactly. I'm from Cologne. I was in Cologne in 2017. Pretty nice place. I spent most of my time in Gamescom. Alright, so Roach building up castles, clearing out space, lots of eco. And the only thing I could really say, be critical of him if I wanted to find something would be, I would go to 190 bills and then delete them later. That's all. Gamescom this weekend, all digital. Yeah, I heard about that. I'm not really someone who gets that. I've been to Gamescom before, and it was really overwhelming. There's so much. At least in 2017. It's like, I need to go to this one stage to cast Age of Empires. And I had to walk for 40 minutes. It's crazy. So, that for me, like, I'd prefer to watch it online over going to the actual LAN nowadays. Very surprising. You have 6,500 viewers and Gamescom has 5,400. Woo! We made it, boys! More people would rather watch a man in a banana suit than Gamescom. Looks like it's time to cancel Gamescom.
And it's my first time catching a 24-hour stream. Get out of that banana suit already. Also need those.
Wait a second, Frederick.
To get into a
Frederick says, why is it that in that entire video you talked about having a hoe when it was not a hoe, it was a cultivator? I don't know. I'm not actually... Was that not a hoe? I thought it was one. I thought the tool I had was a hoe. I didn't read the signage. It was a rake. Isn't that kind of what a... That was not a hoe. Oh, jeez. Ooh, I'm sorry. Whoops. Okay. I'm a fraud. By the way, did you hear the part where the officer said, we do not believe that he was naturally a farmer because he was not very good with the tools or whatever? I feel like that's the one part of the video that people might miss because it, you know, the way he says it's so serious and everything. I thought that was funny. I made the script for that video. So I made the script for everything, and then the one person who really deviated from the scripts was not Ed Banger, but Zesty Girth. So I gave my friend Zach, who's the crazy Florida man, who does not have a southern accent at all and does not live in Florida, by the way. I gave him kind of an idea of what I wanted, but I said, hey, just like, I said mention, I came up with the chopping up potatoes and stew thing because I wanted to mention that he got the recipe from someone's mom, from his buddy Dave, and then he kind of ran with it. He was so good. I know some of them might be watching, or might have been watching. They're probably not watching now. No. No, it's not blue versus gray. They're actually going to trade with each other. Okay, so the first real sign of an alliance, take the blue pill, is going to trade with Hank. All right. Looks like Hank might be cutting further. The further you cut, the more distance there is between your markets, and the more gold you get per trade card. Zesty Girth was so good. Don't quote that. No, I was talking about the actor. What about the blue coffee reference? Yeah, I did that as well. The only thing about that video, which I was kind of scared about. So while I recorded a scene where it looked like I was peeing, which I wasn't, I did not write on the script to say carrying an axe on one hand and peeing with the other, which is what my friend said. And then we had to add it in a way we didn't want in the video, which was kind of suspect. I didn't say anything to him about it yet, but I totally said, I did not tell him to say it that way. So yeah, that was kind of funny. And my editor, Hardy, who did an amazing job on that, and he always does when we do projects together. Hardy, he, like, apparently, okay, hope this isn't too weird, to have that blurred image of my behind, he had to actually get a real image of a behind onto his computer to then put it into Photoshop to then blur it. And he was like, thanks to you, I have a really weird picture on my computer now. I'm probably on a list. I'm just imagining him as he's going into Photoshop having to Google, like, naked man butt. Poor guy, the lengths he had to go through to get that video. But hey, I mean, you guys, it worked. You guys got a good laugh out of it, so. No, that was not mine. Okay. So, the banana is getting eaten right now by Willis. He's making his way through the banana. I guess they can't really see it. It looks like a banana. Yeah, so he has no clue. I don't know if they're communicating because it is 2020 and we still don't have in-game chat in a 20-year-old game. I hope that comes someday, but we cannot see what the players are saying to each other, thanks to E. But it definitely seems like Tarsus is going to be trading with somebody here. It looks like he wants to go towards Azure Sentry, but also wants to go to the far corner for efficient trade. Roach he might be aggressive here. He's going to have Cavalier. He has Chukunu. This is a guy without trade, by the way. He's just selling at the market to get his gold. Now, Hank does have some trade. So he has gold income. He's Teutons. But I feel like Roach is going to attack him. Very much looks like Roach is going to attack him. Gundrick, I'm with you, man. I miss chatting community games, too. All right. This is it, right? They're out. No, they're enemies now. But Hank has Siege Onager. Oh, Siege Onager could be sick here. Oh, boom. Siege Onager is a huge upgrade. That's an amazing thing for Hank to open with. Still is going to need some answer to the Halb, sadly. And also the Cavalier. So he's going to need his own Halberdiers. We can go Halb Siege here. But Siege Onager is a great move. Villagers are dying. Cav are dying. Like, Siege Onager has such insane damage output. But unfortunately, I feel like Hank might not be able to get the ball rolling with his units. There's still enough Cavalier here to outmass the Halbs. Enough Cavalier here to take out the Siege. Teutons! Told you these guys would be aggressive. Wow, big shot. Might be the end for Hank, even though he's getting some big highlight shots for us. Hank's only at 160 pop. Well, he's making helps. Actually, hold on a moment. He's making helps. He really is lacking food. That's a big concern. He has trade. He could still be making siege onagers. Halb siege can kill Chinese, especially when Chinese make light cap. And remember, Roach doesn't have gold income. He's only selling. He doesn't have trade with anybody. And these are Teuton Halberdiers. They're very strong. And Teuton siege. So I think he lost the castle before getting Ironclad. Blue Pill's not sending help. He's just trading. Concerning to me that Hank has the resources to make siege, but he's not making siege at all. So there's a lot going on right now. Still looking elsewhere. Again, these guys are allies and they will be trading now. That's all going down between Hank and Roach. Two of the longest supporters of the channel. Roach, I think, is at... I want to say Roach is at 47-month subs. Hank, I think, has had some breaks here or there, but he's been around the same amount. Yeah, Roach has 200 pop, though. I think he might have enough. See if he can take out the siege onagers. Siege onagers will be key for Hank. Why are you not using the overlay that you use? Because it does not work in teammates, my friend. Yep, the casting overlay only works for 1v1. I know you guys probably want to see the populations here. So it's both a habit, me clicking things, but also I have to click things while I'm casting. So you just have to trust me to show you those things. Hank is on the back foot, and he's second in score. Remember, he was first to go to trade. So he's had gold income, but he hasn't been able to push this very mixed combo from Chinese. Like Light Cav and Cavalier there for the Onagers. Chukanur there for the Halberdiers. So if you have 40-50 Halbs with 10 to 15 Siege Onagers, there's a structure to it. I feel like Halb SO is better. But when it's messy, I think having the diverse combo is better. $6,000 viewers for this 24-hour stream. This is awesome. Thanks, guys. Hey, who knows how this game is going to go? I'm counting down to when I can drink caffeine today. Marinthos is 6K idiots. I mean, if everyone's doing it, it's idiotic not to do it, I guess. Truthfully, though, this is going to be an epic game. Like, I could see big trade starting soon. I could see Roach being the bully, seen as the bully, and also seen as the top dog amongst all the mods, so he might be turned on. Right now, people are trading with him. I mentioned Tarzus and Roach. Again, I have a feeling Tarzus and Roach are going to end up being buddies. Yeah, unfortunately, I think Hank was always going to need help. I don't think Blue Pill should help. Guys, type a 1 in the chat if you think Blue Pill should help Hank. Type a 2 if you think that he should let Hank die. Because I think if he ends up attacking Roach, which he's doing now, obviously it's the honorable thing to do. Honor amongst mods. But if you do that, then you're going to be next. I don't know if that's a good sign, especially when your skirms don't have full upgrades yet. And Roach realizes, and Roach says, okay, fine, I'll take out you too. Then down here, there's Young Panda. Young Panda is making imp skirms and bombard cannons. I think he and Willis should trade together. They're not doing that yet.
10 out of 10 wood forest, nothing again.
What's up, Pockets? Yep. Imagine for people arriving today, they're probably confused by the banana. According to many, it's adding to the quality of the stream. So that's a huge diss to my normal streams, but I'll take it. Okay, Light Cap. Oh! Hank tried to gate him. Jagated. Didn't work. And yeah, the Light Cav should destroy these skirmishers. And this is the problem. Blue Pill wanted to save his buddy. But I think you've got to learn to cut ties with people in these community games. At least if you want to win. I think maybe in mod chat they'll be like, well, we tried. Maybe he feels better. He doesn't care if he doesn't win. He feels better if he defends his teammate. Okay, Peggy. Thank you for the 10 months. Got trade run. Oh, we got a big fight. Willis could be down. Man, I feel so bad because all of these people in this game have been so supportive of me. And I feel bad watching them die. Willis is the one who helped build the very PC we're streaming from right now. And I think he's dead. Jeez, these mods are taking this very seriously. I think Roach, in Roach's defense, yeah, this is regicide, right? So the king has escaped for Hank. But I feel like in Roach's defense, he's going to be the target anyways at some point because he is the better player. Look at this trade. Look at that. And because he's the best player in this game, he should be offensive because no one is going to want to team up with him and be friendly with him for too long. So the more people he kills, the better, I suppose. Okay, I absolutely love the fact we're seeing Elite Berserk. Fully upgraded Elite Berserks with Chieftains are great against Paladins. Especially if you combine Pikemen too, which is cheap to do. So maybe Willis holds on, but it does seem like he doesn't have trade like Tarsus does. It seems like he's losing more than he's killing right now. Oof, can you imagine an Onager here as Blue Pill is losing his ranges? That'd be great. Blue Pill's king is in this TC. And he figures it's a good time to get loom. 1 hour, 53-minute loom. Guess it's understandable in this map. Guys, if you just got here, the reason I'm dressed as a banana is because this is how I normally dress. I like to dress up in banana suits and shark costumes and apple costumes. I just don't have face cam on my normal stream, so you guys don't get to see it. That's why. Alright, so pikemen with chieftains are decent, but they're still pikemen, right? So they still are lower HP compared to a paladin and lower attack. I think Tarsus should look at how much trade he has. If he has 30 plus on trade, which it looks like he does, he can continue to make paladins. I would also like to see, does anyone know if Lithuanians get heavy scorpion? I feel like heavy scorpion or skirmisher would be good here. Will, thanks for the Twitch Prime. Tarsus may be overextending a bit with that Treb. See if he's able... Oh! Young Panda's arriving. Okay, so Young Panda is going to try and save Willis. With skirmishers? They still, even though they're imp skirms, they still do 1 damage against Paladin. I mean, it's something at least. Two-handed swordsmen are now here. Oh, man. Azure Sentry with the two-handed swordsman. That will counter the pikes. I assume at this point he's researched Force Levy.
Hi T90, I finished mowing the lawn now. Thank you for all your videos.
I remember that.
And you're probably the reason I almost failed my first year of university.
What? Douglas, thank you for the $10. At least you didn't fail university? I never thought about it that way. Guys, have I contributed to your procrastination to the point where you struggled more in school or at work? Sorry. But to be honest, if it wasn't with me, you'd be procrastinating with something else. Just be honest with yourself anytime you have that thought where you're like, I shouldn't be doing this. Like, if I didn't cast Age of Empires, I would have spent the last 5 years doing something else. You know what I mean? So, that's what you tell your mom when she gets upset. But, Mom, if I wasn't being irresponsible in this way, I'd be irresponsible in this way. I've had a whole list of things to do to procrastinate. Alright. Maverick, thanks. Appreciate it. We got Halbs now, so Halbs are a different story. But it is 2 people against Willis. Willis only has 1 person helping him, and he's not really alive himself right now.
I really enjoy watching
what?
24-hour stream. Great
Blue Pill is pushing back! And Hank is still alive, making onagers and everything. Wow. I thought for sure that the next time I'd look back at Blue Pill would be dead. But he's holding on with this trash right now. Gregny, thank you for 10. He says, I really enjoy watching your 24-hour stream. Great job. Thank you. That's good. Damn, I didn't expect to see T90's banana today. Oh, you You see it. Keep looking at it. You don't have to. This banana suit will come off after this game. I think the young panda... Well, actually, hold on a second. Is young panda allied with Azure Sentry? Ah, he is. So Sentry's up against Willis, but he's not up against young panda, who is clearly defending Willis. And young panda's also not against Azure Sentry. That might shift here. They might figure that out. Tarsus is probably like, hey, dude, you've got to turn on him because you have two-handed swordsman. I need you to save me with the two-handed swordsman. Blue should snipe gray. What? Who said that?
Douglas, I have to say,
Gray
I just-
saves blue, and
I
someone in
have
chat
still
says
on my
that
post with
gray
headphones.
should snipe blue.
I'm now Grim.
Or
Then
blue
get
should
to
snipe
work,
gray,
T90
rather.
Bro T95.
Grim says I do it. Well, of course you do it, Grim.
I'm
course.
a procrastinator anyway, but those 7-hour videos took it to another level.
Oh, big
Anyway,
turn here.
This is the last $5 I can give, so keep it up and best wishes from India.
Big turn. The two-handed swordsman should do very well against the trash from Young Panda.
You're actually helping me get through my PhD. Keep up your good work.
Wow,
boy.
guys. Thanks. Spud, thanks. I'm going to avoid the fields for the next... God, do we really have 17 hours? Woo! All right, we're fine. Anyways, I'm going to avoid the fields until the end of the stream. But, Spud, thank you, and glad I can help. It's fine. I think they went random civ to people speculating on why they would pick their civs. I'm pretty sure they went random. But I could be wrong. Ande might be able to tell us, actually, because Ande dropped. Well, big fight over here. It's a 2v1 now. Because, again, Willis is hoping to be saved. His eco is in tatters. So I think with two-handed swordsmen and paladins, this would mean bad things for Willis and also Young Panda. But the Northwest, or just the West in general, seems very boomed up right now. Like, even though Roach is not finishing off gray and not finishing off blue, it's largely to do with the fact that he's so far away. But he's got trade, so he might need to build another market here. Oh, is the cat back? I think the cat's back. I hope so, anyways. Is the viewer count jammed? No, I think we're really close to 666, though. Or 6666. You guys want cat cam? Here. Here's cat cam. Nothing. No cat right now. Yeah, the viewer count normally takes a bit to update. I'm really impressed that Hank was able to push back. And now having Siege Onager is going to be huge. Now we get to see the true strength of Teutons. Wait a second. Lithuanians don't get Siege Onager, right? They have, I think, the worst siege in the game. Vikings don't get it. Malay don't get it. Chinese don't get it. I said Vikings already. I don't think there's a single civ here besides Teutons that gets SO. Oh! Oh, man. Good micro from Roach there. Because he was about to get... Oh! Oh, he split! Good split. Good split, but big shot still for Hank. Like to see my mods micro. Bulgarians get it? Are Bulgarians in here? I don't even know. Oh, that guy dropped. Yeah. And do they actually get Siege Onager? I didn't know that. Okay. They do get it. Interesting. I think the main concern in these big boomy team games is using the most efficient pop. And your most efficient pop is always going to be gold units. So for Teutons, it'd be like Paladin and Siege Onager. Too expensive to do right now, so probably going for Halberdier. Siege Onager is better. For Chinese, it'd be Elite Chukunu, Ram, Onager, Cavalier. I guess they have a lot of options, but that does still give him very little against Siege Onager. Yeah, Bulgarians don't get picked much, that's true. Surprised to see Young Panda holding on this side. And he will snipe every single Bomberkin, but Willis will lose the castle. What's Willis up to right now? 1 TC. I mean, this is not great for Willis. And he's not repopping either. You've really got to have a focus to repop and add more vills. Yo, the trash from Vietnamese is doing amazing right now. The Halbs with the Imp Skirms holding against Paladins and 200 Swordsmen.
Just stopping. Congrats on all the success, man. I started playing this game 18 years with 7 pounds, first in Fortress. Just now learning about Dark Age games.
Yeah, a lot of people played Post. Oh! Big shots! Oh, big attack round coming. Ready? Boom! What? But... Okay, I expected more from that. But the elite skirms are still going to die. So we're fine. They somehow tanked 3 bombard cannon shots to the face. Yeah. So I was just going to say that with the Vietnamese trash was working, but now I'm about to take it all back. I think the production buildings are key to take down, and that's what Tarsus will do. My prediction is that Young Panda will be in a bad spot in about 10 minutes. Also, I might be too early for this, but we might be behind schedule because of this game. Because one person dropped, but no one has died yet. We have an hour and 15 minutes until the next segment of the 24-hour stream starts. Thank you, Timmys, for the Prime, and also, Yue, thank you for the resub. That's awesome. Used to play Post-Imp. I think a lot of people played Post-Imp because they didn't like the text and the eco and all that. They just like to fight with the units. Wishes are Catholics. Thanks for the 100 bits. He says, your Tuesday streams make my workday horrible on Wednesdays. So I hope you get tired today, Kappa. That's funny, because you stay up late on Tuesdays. Great job from Hank. Foster, you missed one of many giveaways, so there will be more giveaways today. We gave away merch, we gave away subs, we gave away a game piece. I will be doing another giveaway. I think I'm doing 3 or 4 more giveaways of merch, game keys, Amazon gift cards. I'm gifting 5 subs for every 100 subs that the channel receives, and actually I'm just going to do a quick check. This is where I have it, so you have to look at my pancakes. Oh god! Oh god! I'm sorry. I'm so bad at that. Wow. We've crossed 1,500 subs now. And that means Liquor League is returning. So I guess before we continue to talk about the other giveaway stuff, if Liquor League's returning, that means that we will have Liquor League returning maybe once a month, maybe once every couple months, where it's a mini tournament, and if certain things happen, the casters have to take a drink. So if you've ever wanted to see me and a drinking stream, Liquor League will return this year. And maybe we'll make it a continuous thing. We'll see. But at least like a weekend, or sorry, a one-day thing would be fun. We used to have an emote for it and everything.
Procrastination must take a break now. Need to be in night trading for a few hours. We'll be back later. Hello, banana.
Has anyone been keeping track on how many gifted subs I owe, though? I think I owe 50. Because I think the last time that I gifted sub, big Siege Hunter shots. The last time that I gifted subs was a while ago. Yeah, I think I owe a lot. We'll look back. Obviously, I'm not going to talk through the rules and stipulations of Liquor League right now. We'll do it responsibly, right? I'm not going to, like, be unhealthy or irresponsible about it, but it will be fun. It's not going to be, like, one shot for every time a low elo legend idles their TC. Then I'll die 30 minutes later. So it's not going to be anything like that. And I'll have to run it by Twitch, of course, but we'll figure something out. So how many people, type a 1 in chat if you did not see Liquor League a few years ago, or whenever that happened. Because I imagine a lot of you probably never saw it. Okay. So it was a 1v1 event played on Turbo. And I had some crazy things, like if they killed their own units with mangonels, if they deleted their own villagers, if they built a wonder. Guess what Tato did? Everything. I did the most ridiculous challenges, and Tato would just get a lead and then do all the challenges to get me drunk. So it is a bit dangerous, especially when Tato's playing. Yeah, the challenges were announced, exactly. So the challenges were announced on stream beforehand, exactly. But that was funny. I was kind of like a lightweight back then. I still am now, but I have more of an understanding of how much alcohol I can take, you know? Like, I was really scared of my limit back then. So I think it was 3 years ago. So anyways, nowadays I know how far I can reasonably take things and it'll be fun. Honestly, I did Liquor League at a time where I maybe drank twice a year, which was really weird. Now I drink more frequently. Nothing crazy, Mom, if you're watching. Alright? Very healthy. I eat all my vegetables. And I always go to bed on time. And I always read my Bible in the morning. Always. Just in case my mom's listening. You know. Always go to bed on time, except for today. Exactly. Boom! Big C-Townsend shot. Roach is pushing back, though. So everyone is fighting, except for Willis. And I think poor Willis, who has this king inside, take the Blue Pills castle, is going to... He's going to need to come into this game somehow with something more than just pikemen, and he can't. He can't afford more than that. So that will lead to probably Young Panda's downfall, and then maybe his downfall, and then that could also mean Hank and Blue Pill's downfall. Blue Pill's already going to struggle over here. Does he have a Fatoria? He does. 2 of them, actually. Okay, so he's getting a trickle of all resources right now. And he's going to use the stone and gold to make Lombard Towers. Oof. Big shots. I love Siege Onagers. There's something so satisfying about Siege Onager shots, because they can kill everything.
Do you like Scotch? If you do, I recommend Talisker and Jura. Also, can we play along with the Liquor League, because I have a bottle of whiskey that's giving me looks.
We're not doing Liquor League on the 24-hour stream. That would be terrible. But Douglas, the idea is viewers can play along if they want to, and just be responsible. So when that happens, I'll make sure to announce it. Thank you for the 5 again. And thank you, Dragon Blend, for the Twitch Prime. I do like Scotch, by the way. I do like Scotch a lot. After the 24-hour stream, I'm probably going to have 5 to 6 days off, and I'm going to enjoy some myself. What do you think? We'll just do Liquor League the final 8 hours of my 24-hour stream? That's good, right? To mix a lot of alcohol with very little sleep. That's a great idea. No. I know it sounds dumb, but I actually do 24-hour streams in the healthy way. Like, I prep for it. I have a plan for it. Whoa, holy lag. I meal prep. I have water, electrolytes, all that good stuff. It's true. They're not eating the banana. It is kind of funny how they're not chopping towards the banana. I don't know if that's intentional or not. That's a good point. Thank you, I'm Wheelman, with 8 months. Just saw the video on YouTube. Funniest thing I've ever seen. Glad you liked it. Welcome. And now you get to see me in a banana suit. Yo, Booty Snake, what's up? Thanks for 39. They don't even know the banana's there, though. That's, I mean, I think it's called Banana Nothing. Because somebody created a custom map script. Wait a second. What? Can someone explain to me why Blue Pill can see this area of the map? Oh my god, it's a bug. Okay, listen, this is what it is. Portuguese have, as Hank was defeated, I didn't miss that, I'm not blind. I think Hank might have even resigned. Yeah, he just resigned. Okay, Portuguese have Dark Age Carto. And Take the Blue Pill was allied with the Vietnamese player who can show where the TCs are. But for whatever reason, Blue Pill can see this space, which is not how it's supposed to work. I don't understand that. That's really odd. Can the other players see that? What about Willis? What? It might just be something that's built into the scenario, but that's weird. Wait a second. Before Hank died, before Hank resigned, he got one female villager walled in Ande 23's king, and Ande had already dropped, and placed her in there. So it's Romeo and Juliet. Oh wait, wait, we have another king in here. One is dead and one is alive. Ooh. Oh. What? Wait a second. Ande's not in the game, remember? So the king just ran away. And now Ande's king still stands. That's funny. Oh, well, not anymore. Okay, rip to the kings. Long live the king. All right. Well, I think... Salutes in chat, by the way, to Hank, because Hank played really well to recover. I feel like if he had a little bit more time, he would have been better off. And then prep your salutes as well for Blue Pill. Because I think Blue Pill, as he's going to lose to Victoria,
United, you suck.
That scares me.
This is for saying nice things during the cast with Niche yesterday, Kevin. Good luck with your 24 hours.
Cryptic, thanks. No worries. That doubt alert gets me every time. I don't know how loud it is for you guys, but anywho, I feel like Take the Blue Pill is going to go down as well as Young Panda. Young Panda even faster than that. Didn't I see his king a moment ago? Where is it? Where is it? Is it in Willis's tower? It died. Wait. Red's king died, but his king... He didn't die? What kings did we see die here? We saw yellow and... Wait, it was red. I'm confused. You could see why I would be confused, though, right? Because normally it would say that they're defeated. I guess it's a scenario issue. Gotcha. So I guess this scenario they added the king, but it's not technically regicide. All right. All right. We've got it. We've got it. Take the Blue Pill. I guess resigned then and tapped out. And that means we have Young Panda, who will soon die. Willis, who will soon die. But it's going to be down to the big three. Azure Sentry, Tarzus, and Roach. And they're all trading with each other. Now, what do you think happens to the person in the middle of the trio?
You need to fix your schedule. There is joining flag part missing. Also my non-existent.
Do you think that's going to be like, oh, great, we love you? Or do you think they're just going to demolish? Like, I think he's going to get demolished. That would be my guess. I would say that Roach and Tarzus decide to have a 1v1, and they'll clear out Azure Sentry first. Or, like, if I'm him, I would start talking. I would start saying, hey, Roach, let's team up. Whoever you're worried against, or worried about, then you probably team up with them. Maybe you team up against them. I don't know. But Rip Willis. And we'll see what happens. Let's look at the resources. Wait, Young Panda's still in the game. It says he has 0 pop. So they just have to take out his buildings. Gotcha. Okay, so that'll take some time. So Tarzus, 8,000 gold with Lithuanians. Making paladins and making some trash, but I think mainly paladins with bomber cannons. Azure Sentry, 11,000 gold, making 2-handed swordsmen, which don't cost gold. I don't know how you can use the gold as melee. Maybe elephants. I saw some elephants. And then Roach, 9,000 gold. Elite Chukunu, Halbs, Onagers, Rams, whatever he would want. Young Panda's still not dead. Oh, it's the barracks now. Okay. Yeah, once the barracks goes down, he will be defeated. So what civ is better with high resources? I feel like Chinese, but do not count out Malay elephants. The Lithuanians can't get relics on this map, so you definitely like are not going to have the best paladins in the game with Lithuanians. I guess they're still looking for Young Panda, and they can't find him when it's just the barracks. Hey, purple. Look at who he's allied to. Someone said he turned. It definitely... Whoa, did he turn on everybody? Gonna spam from here? And also fight down here, and Young Panda's been defeated. Hey, why did he turn on both, though? Wow. I mean, maybe it was something... Let's see if Roach and Tarzus coordinated. Yeah, so they're still allied. Maybe he expected it. That's probably what it was. And Tarzus is actually going to wall here. He figures, I'm not going to have to trade with you anyways. So I'll just wall you out. That would be 300 IQ from Tarzus to just let the other two fight. Also like the idea of the sneaky barracks for Sentry if you can get into the trade. Of course, there's a few elephants here. Good fight for the elephants, but Tarzus' focus will be on this side now. It's weird, though, because purple has military buildings on the right side of Tarzus' eco. So, technically, you could spam Tarzus from both sides. Whereas Roach, still, I'd say, in a nicer position because, well, first off, he's got Elite 2 Canoe with the Heavy Scorpions, with Rocketry. Oof! Good luck, elephants. But he doesn't have to worry too much about being attacked on the other side. Ah, 3 players left. 3 players away from taking off the banana suit, so enjoy it while it lasts, guys. Been a long time with this banana suit. Where's the trade going? What? They're going through... That's kind of funny. Roach is still trading this way. Sneaky. I just don't see... Like, maybe if Malay... Maybe if he had Onager right now. Onager Bombard Cannon. Because he's going to need some siege. Everything else is going to die to that. Roach has consistently played well in community games. So has Tarzus. Azure Sentry's got a win or two, I think. But he's kind of the newer kid on the block in terms of the mods. Not that I really rank them due to how long they've been around. Example being Dave. He's obviously way at the bottom. I'm kidding. Dave's going to be here for 10 hours later. Don't tell him I said that. And purple in the north was cleared up. And I guess there's random units around, but it's nothing that exciting. It's going to be tough to go for King Snipe, too. Now, the elephants, they die quickly, but they're also very cheap. So I guess if you make enough of them just to get into engage... Wow. Not as bad as I thought. And we have a signal there from Tarzus. He's probably saying, hey, I've got to worry about getting attacked on the other side. Roach is probably thinking, like, help me out or something. Big concern for Azure Sentry, though, is the food count. He only 40 on food. Needs a lot of food with Malay right now. DMS, thanks for the 3 months with Twitch Prime. Take the blue pill. Thanks for gifting a sub. Did you just gift a sub to someone who is rooting for you? That's what I imagine. Like, he comes back after losing, and then that person's like, it's a shame I was rooting for you. He's like, really? Boom, gifted sub. I just don't see how Sentry can survive here. Arthur is always rooting for me. Nice. And he's getting subs for it, too. But no, I think this castle's a goner. I think Azure Sentry is going to have to settle for the bronze medal here. Go Stick, thank you for the Twitch Prime 20 months. Crazy Nick, hello. 46 months. Nice to see you. Hope everything's well for you. One of the few people I've taken... not few people, but no, I mean, it was cool taking a photo with you in Hamburg and getting to see you in person, man. Who hosted? Chris is hosted. Well, hello, Chris. Welcome to the show, or not so much the show. Chris's viewers, he's probably playing competitive games. Like, most people watching there are not into the whole banana suit thing, so this is a little weird. But welcome. Chris is actually going to be joining the 24-hour in an hour. And I'll explain everything there. It'll be both Chris and I teamed up with a 1,200 player. And we will, our 1,200 players will 1v1 each other. And then 3 times each match, the 1,200 players can substitute us in. It's a lot of fun. And we have a cool little program that kind of makes it easy to understand and follow. 24 hours. Only Age of Empires 2. We're getting there. It looks like Sentry's king is in this castle now. So again, if the king is killed, it doesn't actually defeat them because this is a special scenario they made. But I think he might either resign before then or soon. Is it possible for Tarsus to surprise Roach? I feel like the way this game is played out, it's not possible. I do like the fact that the banana is preserved in the middle. It's pretty cool. That castle will fall to Roach's Trebs. Just not seeing anything the purple can really do now. He could make a few two-handed swordsmen. Get an extra kill or two. Sometimes out of spite. Like, I'm going to stay in this game and kill as much as I can. Go over here. He's breaking through, right? Yeah, okay. He's going to try and king snipe. That's what it is. Tarsus probably signaled, and since we can't see in-game chat, we can only assume. Whoa! That's a lot of two-handed swordsmen, though. He probably signaled and said, he's trying to snipe me. I've got it. Just letting Roach know. And then after purple's cleared out, they will probably aim to 1v1 each other. I think the king died, by the way. But he could still play, technically.
How did your move go? I also recently moved and I know how stressful it can be. But my wife and I finally have our own place.
Whew. Bye, Rob. Thank you. By the way, is that alert loud? For me, it's not too loud, but everything's quieter for me. I didn't want it to be too loud because it's like in your face, you know? But it's not too quiet, I guess. It's fine? Okay. Well, Freaky Franchise, thank you for the 2 months. Fies Rob, $100, man. I know you're in the process of moving and whatnot. So new place is good. Still, I would say getting settled. Okay, I can boost the audio of that after this if you guys remind me. Still getting settled. You know, being here for a month, we're getting used to it now. It's very nice. So thank you. Why am I in a banana suit? I don't know, Dave. Why do I do anything? Hi. Okay. So it will be Lithuanians against Chinese. I will say that Lithuanians, if they go Paladin Skirm, have a real shot here. Tobadog, I don't know who you're referring to be honest. Hey, Camden, welcome. I'm seeing new faces showing up to the 24-hour now. What's up, guys? Happy weekends. All right, the Scorpions are not going to stand a chance. Many of these Paladins are weak, though. I still can't decide on what I prefer. Like, it might be better to have Paladin. Obviously, you prefer Lithuanians a little bit less than you normally would because the map has no relics. But... and again, it's hard for me to say no to help Chukunu. It will eventually run out of gold, I suppose. Well, Roach won't because he has 18,000. That looks like an awful fight for Tarsus. Oh my goodness! He wants to break through! That's so bad! So many Paladins are dying. Yeah, that was perfect position for Roach. I mean, you could go Onager. Okay, Lithuanians do get Bombard Cannon. I think they only get Onager, they get Capped Ram. They don't get Siege Engineers. People overreacting in chat. Game Throne. Please, Game Throne. He's got fresh Paladins now. And he's got more Skirmishers.
Less than 3 thanks.
Now, what I'm thinking is, like, technically, Skirms counter everything Roach is making. Except for the Scorpions. So if the Scorpions are out of the picture, the Skirmishers are amazing. So that's why I was thinking I might prefer to have Lithuanians here. And that's probably why Tarsus is being so aggressive. Because even with a slight pullback here, or even without it, those halves meld, and then the Chukunu are surrounded. Workshop's actually blocking the pathing for the skirms and the paladins for Tarsus, which is a good move for Roach, but we'll see if that lasts. Skirms do fire quite slow, which is an issue here, even though they have the good stats. And yeah, just like that, the paladins melt. Whew. Cvad, hey man. Cvad, you resubbed last stream and I felt bad because I never got to like truly say thanks. I don't like, if that should give you any, if that doesn't give you an idea of how much I think about streaming, I don't know what will. Because I was just going throughout my day and I was like, you know what? I should have mentioned Cvad after he subbed last week. It's nice to see you. I hope everything's well with your new kiddo and the wife and everything. I'm loving the Scorpions. I know Dave's probably loving the Scorpions too, because I remember how obsessed he was with Chinese Scorpions. Like, Chinese Scorpions do not get enough credit. Oh my goodness! Like, Chinese Scorpions with rocketry are insane. And we don't talk about it much, because Chinese have so many other bonuses.
Thanks, man. You are pretty cool.
More so nowadays, it's Khmer, or Celt Scorpions, something along those lines. I think you need onagers, Tarsus. I think you need to hope for some onager shots.
This is perfect.
I don't look 5. I look like an adult inside of a 5-year-old's costume. There's a difference. Thanks for the 15. Swifty, thanks for 8. Hoff, thanks for 15. What happened 15 months ago? There's a lot of 15s here. I don't know. Sexy Dracula. Ooh, nice. Thanks for the new sub. Guys, again, I'll say it. If you go below the video on the stream and you click the giveaway image, you can enter giveaway there in a variety of different ways. If you're not here at the end of the 24-hour stream, on that giveaway, it does not matter. So I will still contact you if you win the iPad. So just so everyone who's coming in is aware, make sure you do that. If you want to. Okay, now Onager's in. Oh, man, we could see some big shots. Oh, this is going to be amazing, I think. Okay, it's a lot of Onagers. And while Chukunu are good against Siege, you're still looking at 7 range on the Chukunu.
Anyway, you are the best looking man in a costume for 5-year-olds I have ever seen alive.
Oh, thanks, Vascarius. I guess I'll take that as a compliment. Good micro from Roche, and also brought the Halbs forward for the Onagers. Wow, that was so good. That was really well played. 13,000 gold for him and only 200 for Tarsus. Oh no! He's wasted 6,000 gold trying to push. Can't say wasted, but he spent a lot of gold. Are there any markets down here he can trade with, maybe? I don't think so. Roach banking up gold might be the difference. The banana is appealing. Well, I have to remove it because I feel kind of gross in this thing and it's kind of awkward, so. Oh, please! One more shot! Please, Roach, let it happen! Damn it! Biased caster confirmed, but that would have been so sick. Look how weak the Chukunu are. Oh, man. Well, he's still got more onagers, and he could move forward now. Roach is doing a great job keeping the melee units in front. Oh, but now there's bombard cannons. Bombard cannons are even more of a threat because of the range. They also flatten Scorpions pretty easily, as you can see here. They could flatten Chukunu easily. Chinese, one thing they don't get in their huge tech tree is bombard cannons. Even though they get bombard tower, which I've always felt is kind of weird. Like, why give them... Yeah, I don't think they should get bombard cannons, but from a consistency standpoint, it's weird. Fortunately for Roach, he has the Onager, though, and... nothing. He never fired. That was weird. But he did snipe the bombard cannons with his light cav. Well, Scorpions will be good on the skirmishers here. We got Hussars now from Tarsus. I'd like to see help from him as well. And Chukunu have been held back here. Lithuanian trash is no joke. In theory, just Hussar, Skirm, and Halb could kill what Roach is making right now. until the Siege comes out. I think once Siege Ram and Onager comes out. Oh, God. Tarsus, that's a bit... I think you've gone too far, my friend. Yeah. Once Siege is in there, that's when Trash struggles. Or I guess Champion, which we probably won't see. But yeah, Tarsus, understandable. He taps out. I think he realized he didn't have the gold, and it would have been impossible to kill Roach. I did kind of call this. I felt like Tarsus and Roach were going to team up at one point. I didn't know how, I didn't know when, and then turn that into a 1v1 against each other at the end. I'd like to get a salute out for all the players here. You know, these guys have been around a long time. These are all my mods, and, well, not all my mods, but most of my mods. A lot of the guys that have supported me from the very beginning. And these are people who were around before the Force Nothing video, and then the memes came out and the community changed a bit. I also know that many of them might have preferred to play on Pilgrims or something, but with the video and all the craziness, Force Nothing it always has a place on these 24-hour streams. So thanks, guys, for playing. Also, I'm really curious to see if any of the mods are salty. Because if they are, they'll probably be talking in mod chat where the other mods can see. like Hank, poor Hank, did so much. Roach is in chat now. Listen, Hank did so much work for the co-op challenge, and you just killed him. No guilt whatsoever, ruthless. Now you kind of have to be. So.
Hey T90, I told you would subscribe today, didn't want you to call me a liar and vidabit me. So there is my dollary dues.
Shanno, I wouldn't have called you out, but thanks for the 4, appreciate that. What's up, Cole? 2 months, he says my favorite caster. Glad to hear it. All right, let's go to the statistics on this. We are now a bit ahead of schedule. I'm sure we'll be able to find some things to kill time with. Roach with more food. Tarsus had more gold, but also, would you guys say that Tarsus had the tougher task, at least in the mid game? I would say Tarsus had the tougher task because he was up against Young Panda and Willis, whereas, well, Hank kind of rolled over a bit faster, Roach, but the KD's even.
Less than 3.
I also think Tarsus made more gold units. He was relying mostly on Paladin, so makes sense, whereas Roach had a combo of units. Kept his Shuknu alive. All right. Research count was pretty high there for Tarsus. Wow, that's cool. And there's the beautiful Force Nothing or Banana Nothing timeline. I've yet to hear what mod made that, but that was pretty funny. I was worried it was going to be full of bananas, though. I didn't know what that would be.